Hello friends, we have to start now chapter number 8, and chapter number 8 is sources of business finance, means from where the money will be arranged for running your businesses. That is the main part of your study. We know that money is the blood for running the business. We all know that without any capital or the finance or the money, neither any business could run easily. We know that very well. But here we have to remember that arrangement of the money will be done on which basis? Mainly the countries are arranging or the industries are arranging money through bring investment in enterprise, because nobody want to create more burden of dues, means to repayment is essential. Such kind of the burden of the capital to bring by borrowing money, mostly companies not required, so they are establishing their own capital by owners fund. Mainly we see that it is possible through equity shares, right? So attract the people to invest money in their own industries. Second, generating capital through preference share. And third way for owners fund is keep the profit in business, means it is called retained profit. And third part, another option is plugging back of profit, means whatever the profit they have acquired, some amount will be given to all shareholders and the promoters, but some amount will bring back in business. It is called plugging back of profit, right my friends? So the sources of business finance is most important to require to understand, right? So first we understand about meaning of business finance. When we are going to discuss any topic, we need to understand first its meaning. Business finance means the generation of capital. Business finance means the generation of capital which is brought in company by different ways, as like the investment made by the investors, or sometime the borrowed money from different financial sources. In broader aspect, it is called capital, and the capital is also considered to be raised fund to fulfill financial requirement of the business. So it is called business finance. This is a general understanding. But now as we understand the explanation of business finance in viewpoint of accounting, it considered to be capital. Any business finance is considered to be capital in viewpoint of accounting. From viewpoint of accounting, as we are saying it as a capital, but it could be cash, it could be assets, it could be investment brought in business. But in wider concept of the commercial activity, the capital itself includes different type of the generated money as by investors generated money or borrowed fund from different financial institutions. So be careful. When we are discussing about business finance, it could be differently described in viewpoint of commerce and in viewpoint of accounting. In both the concept, meanings are somehow narrowed or in a wider aspects it can be discussed. So as per, again I am repeating, as per the accounting perspective, all capital, generated capital, is called business finance, which includes cash, assets and investment which has come to business. But when we are talking in the commercial concept, means in viewpoint of the commerce, the capital is considered to be wider aspect in way of invested money by different investors and borrowed money from different financial institutions. So in the broader aspect, capital is the raised fund to satisfy various financial needs of businesses. I repeat, in broader aspect, capital means raised fund to fulfill various financial needs of businesses. Is that clear, my friend? So here I discussed with you about meaning of business finance. So now the question comes, which could be the needs of business finance? Which could be the needs of business finance? As I have stated in the beginning of the lecture today, that money is considered to be blood of business. Without money, neither any business could run. Everybody know this. So first, it is essential for establishment of businesses. First, it is essential for establishment of businesses. Here you understand that every business runs on basis of different expenses which are necessary to do for establishment of business unit. In that situation, capital is required to fulfill these expenditures, and mainly which are the sides of expenditure? Let us think that conducting research for business. Second is money required for preparing documentation like certificate of registration, because without certificate of registration the business cannot start. Third is required in various fields like law, like human resource, like engineers. For all these experts, we need to pay the fees for taking their advices. So the fees require money for paying the fees to the experts. And lastly, the registration fees for establishing the businesses. So in that way, any business always need money first for establishment of businesses. Okay, these are the prior requirement. Second need of the business finance is purchase of fixed asset. Now the question comes, what is called fixed asset? This is a one line answer for examination. Remember, the long term investment made for assets of business unit. The long term investment made for assets of business unit is called fixed asset, which includes purchase of building or construction of building, purchase of land, purchase of machinery, purchase of purchase of different type of vehicles, various vehicles. For running your business, we need money at different time, so we always try to purchase these assets in a permanent manner, because permanent manner means once and for all. If the industry starts, the building needs, the machinery needs, the vehicle needs, and more time we can't purchase these kind of required assets. Only for one time it will be done. Okay, sometime you can ask me, the machineries will be brought, but it will not be done in a one day. In a present days, the purchase of the softwares are also considered to be the purchase of the fixed asset. So as the time change, the concept of the fixed asset is also increasing and wider, becoming wider more, right? The third requirement is for fulfilling current needs. Now the question comes, what's the meaning of current needs? Day-to-day needs of the business. It is a part of the current assets, as like salaries, as like wages, as like purchasing of the raw materials. So shortly it is spoken as the working capital. Fixed capital is investment for mostly one and for a longer period, but purchase of raw materials, paying salaries, paying electricity dues, right? All these things are considered to be working capital, and working capital is required for carrying out daily activities very smoothly for any business enterprise. So in that way, so many different day-to-day expenses are coming. Here I explained are only few expenses, so you can add more, as like paying the fees for the annual maintenance of the machines. Annual maintenance expenses are in the working capital. Purchasing of the machinery will be coming in the fixed capital, right? Means which expenses are time by time optimistically done are considered to be working capital, and all working capital needs money. So working capital is a part of money, right? For that point of view, we need money, right? Paying electricity bill, it is also part of paying money regularly, right? Paying internet bills, all monthly, yearly, quarterly, whatever the bill comes, are part of working capital. You can understand. The next point comes is modernization and expansion of business. See, modernization means the new technology to bring in the business time by time. As the time change, we need more money for purchasing new assets, purchasing new technology, purchasing new softwares. New inventions are regularly done. So in that aspects, we need capital to fulfill requirement of new invention in larger proportion. Sometimes we think that new machineries comes. Day to day machineries will not come. But after some years, nowadays we see that in mobile, lots of the new technology comes regularly in front of us. All the day we cannot purchase the mobile daily, right? But in period of 1 year, 2 years, we are purchasing mobiles. That shows our need of technology, right? The another aspect is, I can say, accidental requirement. See, all requirement are not considered to be daily, but unexpectedly arising requirements are considered to be accidental requirements, as like medical treatment required for the employee. Daily it is not required, but sometime it requires. Thereafter, fulfilling the need of employees, if it arises, they will go to the strike, and to fulfill their needs we need the money. Sometime the changes are coming in the government policy, and these government policy changes are directly affecting to the existence of the business. So the businesses need more money for fulfilling those requirements. Sometimes the trade cycle we you have, I think you have understood in the economics, right? Trade cycle is the part of the economics, you have already understood about it, which includes depression, boom, right? This kind of the trade cycles effect to the businesses. And natural disasters. Natural disasters are not in hands of us, but it affect to our lifestyle. So we need to bring the change for sustaining ourselves in business for longer period, and for that point of view we need investment time by time to do so, right? So these are the main 5 basic point. Again I repeat in a single list, which are the basic needs of the business finance: for establishing business, second, for purchase of fixed asset, third, for fulfilling the need of the current asset, means working capital, fourth, for modernization and expansionization of businesses, and fifth, for accidental or unexpected requirements of money in business. We need business finance, right my friends? So here I discussed with you about sources of business finance. Now I am going to start to discuss with you about importance of finance in business firms. So why we need money, we have understood, but which are main importance, that I am discussing. See, finance is always important for any business to run the financial activities in a regular manner. So in that situation, finance or capital is considered to be blood for business enterprise to make it alive and exist. It explained in that way as like that every activity of business could be run in time, in proper manner, on basis of our financial system. So financial system is actually a method of arranging money and making the rotation of getting money back in business, right? Also in way of selling the goods and bringing money in business, it is called collection of money from market. When the production is given to the different wholesalers or distributors on credit, they will give it, they will pay the money on time by time, systematic manner. So the financial system is not a system which can be seen, so it is so many times called as inevitable, unseen, but affecting a lot. Sometime we could say that the finance or capital is making the business very easy to run, making the progress of business very faster. Transactions of business without money is not possible. In that way, capital is always essential for running the business. Amount of finance is always looking to be limited. See, remember, any businessman have not availability of lots of the fund at every moment, but they generate money through different sources. So always remember, amount of finance is limited and all the amount of finance have alternative use. So in that way, how to collect the money? It is called generating fund. How to make it utilized? It should be required to be understood optimistically, positively, right? Because without any fund, neither any business could run. If the fund is not available, the business will face lots of the difficulties, lots of the problem to run it. The credit worthiness of the business will be affected also. If the payment is done in delaying manner, it affects to the business prestige in a larger aspect. Sometime, if the capital is not available with the company, then they will lose the chance to earn high profit, because some kind of the businesses need quick investment, larger profit, less investment, low proportion of profit. In overlook of the business finance, I could say that large amount of the business finance is creating good opportunity for business, and less amount of business finance is losing future opportunity of business in different manner. Sometime, if they have non-availability of the finance, it will affect to the purchase larger stock of the raw materials at the lower cost. When you have very less fund, you cannot purchase the raw materials in the larger proportion. You have to depend upon your available fund. Thereafter, when you generate the new money, new capital from collection of the payments, you can purchase the future raw material. At that time, it could be possible that the price of the raw material could increase, and it will affect to your cost of production, and the cost of production will affect to your profitability also. Because see, if the cost of production high, at all time you cannot raise the price, because you have to sustain in the market. So you need to stable in price, selling price, and to fight with the bringing cost of production down. But when your raw materials is costly, your cost of production will go somehow high. In that situation, you will suffer a big loss also. Right, my friends? So we need to understand that these are the basic points. It is showing the importance of business finance, why the finance is required in the business firms due to this reason which I have explained here. Right, my friends? So today I discussed with you meaning of the business finance, need of the business finance, and importance of the finance in business firm. Okay.